This is TechCrunch. WeWard is an app that offers users rewards for logging their steps, and it's launching a feature called Walking Mode that allows users to restrict their use of chosen apps until they hit a certain step count. The feature is supposed to motivate people to walk while also helping them reduce their screen time. If that's something that you're looking to do. If a user wants to scroll less on TikTok or Instagram, say, while also making sure that they make time for a daily walk, well, they could restrict access to the apps until they walk 3,000 steps, for example. Now, the step goals and the apps locked are customizable. Well, up until now, WeWard encouraged users to go on a walk by awarding them wards, an in-app currency that can be exchanged for cash or gift cards or donations. There's also a gamified leaderboard feature, so you can engage in some gentle competition with your friends. But the addition of screen time reduction features makes sense for the app, since many users are looking for new ways to limit unnecessary phone and social media use. With funding from tennis star and angel investor Venus Williams, the France-based app says that it has 30 million users across 29 countries, including 4 million users in the U.S. The platform also says it is shown to increase walking time by almost 25%. WeWard co-founder Yves Bechamel said, "We believe the next generation of products should be designed to create healthier behaviors in the real world, not simply capture more attention. Walking Mode is our contribution to that vision, and we hope it inspires a broader conversation about mindful design and how the industry defines success." WeWard says that users spend only a few minutes per day in the app, which it considers a positive statistic, since the app is not trying to monopolize attention. While some rewards apps fund their payouts by collecting and selling user data to third parties, WeWard says that it does not engage in those practices. Instead, it makes money from in-app purchases, affiliate marketing, premium subscriptions, and advertising. Well, the days of NVIDIA's unparalleled market dominance are not over, but challengers and choices are arising from all directions. ZML, a hot French AI startup endorsed by Turing Award winner Yann LeCun, has released inference performance software that allows a variety of open-source large language models to run on a variety of chips, including NVIDIA's, AMD's, Google's TPU, Apple Metal, and Intel Arc. ZML founder Steve Morin told TechCrunch that with ZML LLMD, the newly launched LLM inference server, the company's ambition is to break existing silos and make different chips available for AI use cases at their maximum available speed, and sometimes faster. As AI becomes integrated into our work and everyday lives, optimizing inference, also known as the processing of prompts, has been outpacing model training in importance, but it often feels patchy behind the scenes, with software and architecture barriers that lead to vendor lock-in. The promise of achieving peak performance across a variety of chips is a technological feat, but it could also be a market disruptor amid mounting fears over AI-related costs. ZML hopes to provide enterprises and clouds with the option to use a mix of chips, some of which might be less costly or consume less energy. Morin said that the idea is to give people back the power to create their own system and achieve real efficiency gains that allow AI to be disseminated. Such a software assist may help novel AI chip makers, many of which happen to be from Europe, but more than their region of origin, what matters to him is that ZML can work with them on things that have not been done before anywhere in the world. Now, that doesn't mean that Morin is bearish on NVIDIA. He's not, in part because of its existing supply. He told TechCrunch that ZML has a good relationship with the AI chip giant, which has been gearing up for the rise of inference. Now, inference has been an area of such intense investment that the trend has been hailed the inference gold rush. So ZML has competition such as Base 10, recently valued at $13 billion, Infrared, from the creators of open source project VLLM, as well as RadixArc, the commercial company behind SGLang. Both VLLM and SGLang partially compete with LLMD, but Morin's ambitions for ZML cover a broader spectrum. He said, "We have reached the point where we are co-designing silicon." He further credited ZML's lean team of 20 people as the reason why the Paris-based startup has been able to move fast with more releases in the plans. It also helped that this small team is well funded for its size, thanks to his track record as VP of Engineering of Zenly, which Snapchat acquired for 9 figures back in 2017. Morin raised $20 million from venture firms including Harry Stebbings' 20VC, AALVC, Drysdale Ventures, Kindred Capital, Local Globe, and Puzzle Ventures, among others. Unlike ZML's first public project, the inference-focused ML framework released in 2024 and updated in March, ZML LLMD is not open source, but it is launching as a free product with the goal of learning about usage. Morin said, "I'd rather measure and then generate revenue where it is most effective without hindering my growth stupidly because I have been too greedy from the get-go." It is too early to tell when ZML LLMD might become a paid product and what its adoption will look like, but the startup's cap table confirms that other founders are paying attention. Apple has signed a $30 billion plus multi-year deal with Broadcom to design and produce more than 15 billion US-made custom wireless connectivity chips for Apple products. As part of the deal, Apple will put $1.5 billion in capital expenditure investment to help expand Broadcom's manufacturing facility in Fort Collins, Colorado. The tie-up builds on Apple's existing relationship with Broadcom, which is the iPhone maker's primary hardware supplier for wireless components. The deal is part of Apple's commitment to invest $600 billion in the U.S. economy over the next 4 years, a pledge made in response to mounting pressure from the Trump administration. Last year, Trump threatened to institute new tariffs on Apple products unless the company moved core iPhone manufacturing to the U.S. Trump later reversed the policy. iPhone assembly has remained overseas. Apple promises the commitment with Broadcom will lead to hundreds of American jobs, a relatively small number compared to the $30 billion price tag. That's all for now. For the latest tech news, go to TechCrunch.com.